Hey everyone, and welcome back to Metroid Zero Mission, where it's time to kick some big and giant prehistoric ass! That's right, someone will be extinct today, but yeah, what I know for sure that it certainly won't be us. So yeah, today we'll be dealing with our first main boss of this game, Kraid, big giant green dinosaur. Yeah, I know that was a pretty cheesy introduction, but what can I say? I'm the king of cheese. I like cheese. It's pretty delicious and yeah, pretty good for your health too. So yeah. But anyway, here we receive our second unknown item. So you see these interesting looking blocks in this place. Now that we have this unknown item, well, they are flashing, as you can see, and yeah, we can shoot them down. Later on, like the previous unknown item which we received, this unknown item will change to something else, but for now, yeah, the only use for it is just to, well, break these blocks. So, yeah, right now we have to go to the left here, upwards, to go to Kraid himself. But we'll inspect the right section first. So, yeah. And speaking about Ridley, which is our arch-nemesis, so the reason why he is arch-nemesis of the entire Metroid franchise is because actually Ridley was the one who killed Samus's parents. So yeah, that's why she became an orphan. So basically we are hunting down Ridley in almost every Metroid game, and for whatever reason we kinda destroy him, right? In every game, and he is being resurrected later on for some unknown reason, and then you have to kinda battle him again. So basically Ridley acts like Dracula in Castlevania games, where Dracula is just being resurrected in each and every Castlevania game pretty much. So yeah. And speaking about Zebes, this whole planet where we are in, Zebes was once very peaceful planet which was inhabited by Chozos, and Samus was actually raised by Chozos on planet Zebes, but later on, when shit got real, this whole planet was yeah, invaded by space pirates. Also Mother Brain went out of control as well, and yeah, here we are now, here once again, revisiting this whole place on our very first mission. Yeah, pretty ironic that very first Samus's mission is, well, actually a mission on her home planet, kinda, where she was raised. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we have to go to Kraid, but for now, let's explore this section here, to the right. First, there is no reason to explore this whole place here to the right first, but I just wanted to kinda clear out my map here. Also, you see here we have a, well, different kind of Sukaman, not the yellow one, which we met before. This red Sukaman is almost the exact same version of the yellow Sukaman which you have in this whole Kraid location. The only difference is that these red Sukaman, when you destroy them, they leave these two red fireballs from them, which you should kinda avoid because they deal damage to you. And yeah, that's the only difference basically. So yeah. Also, that pipe in that room where there was that red Sukaman, you can use it to make enemies respawn from that pipe constantly, and basically you can use that pipe sort of like a refill point. Basically you can destroy these enemies, then you can grab some health and missiles from them, then you can kinda run away a bit, and then you can run towards that pipe again to make the enemies respawn, and then you can deal with them again, and yeah, receive health and missiles even more. So yeah. Yeah, today we'll receive one very interesting upgrade when we'll deal with Kraid, so there will be a lot of things to talk about about that upgrade. I think I won't be able to kind of wrap it up in one episode, but we'll see, one step at a time, really. So yeah. Okay, so we explored all that part, so now, yeah, it's time for someone to go extinct, like I said before. So yeah, let's go visit our big daddy, Kraid himself. So, okay, yeah, here, let's go to the left. So, or we can just, well, yeah, drop down that block. So, yeah, you see these blocks with these arrows. So when we'll receive that upgrade after defeating Kraid, we'll be able to break these blocks. So, and this particular room is just filled with these red Sukuman. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, I think it's time to deal with our big daddy finally, big green giant dinosaur. So, or maybe we can well, just deal with these red Sukuman. Yeah, I thought I'll go to the left, but no. First, I wanted to explore this yeah, right part here. So, yeah, by the way, one more thing about this game. When this game was in the development, actually this game was known by a different name. It was not known as Metroid, it was actually known as Space Hunter. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Later on, the name was changed to Metroid. I don't know, I think I like the name Metroid more because, well, it kinda sounds cooler, right? And also it gives, well, reason for memes, you know, because, well, apparently some people still believe that in this game we kinda don't play as Samus, but we play as Metroid for whatever reason, so yeah. Yeah, I like Metroid more than Space Hunter, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. So, alright, well, it's finally the time. Yeah, here will be a kind of like eye door, so just shoot missile at it and it will be destroyed, and here we go. Okay, let's go. Well, here it is, here it comes, our big daddy, Kraid himself. Look at the size of that thing, like Jesus fucking Christ. That thing is just enormous. Yeah, this thing is just huge. So, Kraid can shoot 2 projectiles at you, which you have to destroy to gain some health and also to gain some missiles. So the weak spot of this boss is his head. You basically shoot his eyes, then he opens his mouth, and then you just shoot your missiles in his mouth to damage this boss. This is the only spot that you can damage. So, yeah. Kraid can also use his tiny little claws to kinda damage you, so kinda stay away from them. Yeah, later on when Kraid will be pissed, as you can see, he'll create these kinda like spiky platforms below you. And also this main platform will kinda crumble, so you won't have too much space here to traverse, so watch out for that. Yeah, these spiky things which he shoots from his belly, they deal damage to you, quite a lot of damage, so stay away from them, just jump over them and use them as platforms. Also, you can use that upper block there as a platform as well, if you need to, but be careful with that block, because if you use your missile on it, this block will be destroyed, because that block is actually a missile block. So yeah, I have no idea what this Kraid thing is eating, but yeah, it certainly isn't cheese, because well, if you're eating cheese, you don't have these kind of things going from your belly like that, you know? That's like insane. And yeah, in the next phase, as you can see here, this tiny little platform which we're standing on crumbles completely, so the only thing that you have to use now is actually, yeah, these, well, platforms that he's shooting from his belly there. But anyway, after a while, we will actually prevail, and yeah, here we go. This was Kraid, very, very interesting boss battle, and yeah, this was our first main boss of this game. So after defeating him, our first alien door is kinda opened. Yeah, remember these alien doors? So the first one is open, but still, even if only one is opened, we can't do anything there, because the second door is still not open, so we have to defeat the second main boss as well to proceed to the end game, kinda. Also, yeah, you see this door is white, so basically we can't go out of this room. So in order to go out of this room, normally you have to break these blocks which are here with our next upgrade, which you'll receive in the next room. But the thing is about that white door, if you just enter this upgrade room, yeah, you see, this one, and then go out of it, then that white door will actually turn blue. So basically, yeah, you can skip this next upgrade. I was pretty amazed when I found out that you can actually skip it, so here we go. But yeah, this upgrade is really interesting. We'll be getting it, of course, because this is 100%. And yeah, this upgrade is... well, any minute now? Speed booster, that's right. Yeah, it's kind of weird that from very slow boss we get, well, something speedy, so... Run until speed boost begins to break certain blocks and damage enemies. So the way how this particular upgrade works, you see when Samus is just running forward a certain amount of time, after a while she begins to, yeah, execute that shockwave which deals damage to enemies and also can break these blocks that have these yellow arrows in them. And yeah, this particular technique can be used in many different ways, but like I said before, one step at a time. For now you have to remember that yeah, when you run forward, then after a while you begin to execute this interesting shockwave, which clears these blocks with arrows in them and also deals damage to enemies. Whenever there's a slope, you can kinda press down, and then Samus will stop, and yeah, when there is a slope in the way, you can jump and press forward in order to regain this speed booster. So in Metroid community, this speed booster is called Shine Spark, and yeah, fans know this particular technique as a Shine Spark. So yeah, this Shine Spark can be also used when you are jumping. Basically, you execute a Shine Spark, and then you jump, and then you press upwards or diagonally to the left or to the right, basically. And then, yeah, you can kind of fly that way as well. So, or you can just use the Shine Spark normally to go kind of to the right or to the left, if that makes sense. Also, this Shine Spark can be used in your ball form. In order for you to do that, you have to execute a Shine Spark and then curl into your ball form, and if there is a slope in the way, well, you can jump and then you will stay in your ball form, right? And yeah, then you press to the left or to the right, then you go on that slope and you regain your speed. So yeah, that's how it works in a nutshell, basically. But like I said before, there are a lot of things to explain about a speed booster. So yeah, we'll be using this technique quite a lot, especially to get some really hard to get secrets in this game. The technique itself is not too hard on paper if you just execute it one time, but the thing is about all these secrets and all these passages that we will be traversing through with Speed Booster. The thing is about it that all these passages require you to use your Shine Spark in some pretty clever way. Basically, you have to chain your Speed Booster many times to access these hidden areas, so to speak. So yeah, and here, yeah, we have these interesting looking blocks which have kind of like shuriken on them. These blocks we can't break for now, we need one other upgrade to break them, so yeah, for now just don't worry about them, just skip them, and yeah. Also this room, grab this mechanism here and yeah, use your missiles here, because these bugs, there are a lot of them, and with your regular beam you just won't be able to deal with them. So use your missiles there, so you are not being knocked back, and if you are knocked back there, you actually then fall into the lava, and that lava leads you to that room which you saw earlier, which is filled with these red Sukamans. So yeah, watch out for that. So yeah, use your missiles in that place. So, but yeah, like I said before, I'll be explaining a lot of things about Shine Spark a bit later. So for example, here we need to use Shine Spark as well, but you have to use it, you see, you have to run, and then you have to jump forward in order to break these blocks here with your shockwave from that jump. So yeah, many things about Shine Spark game is actually not telling you, so you have to learn all these things all by yourself. You have to find all these well, different ways how to access different areas with speed booster all by yourself, basically. So yeah, pretty clever technique, and one of the hardest ones to master. It's also pretty hard to explain how it works via voice as well, so yeah, but hopefully I'm doing a pretty decent job with that. But anyway, yeah, this is it for Kraid, so this is it for this episode, so hopefully you enjoyed, well, this episode where we got rid of this giant green dinosaur. And you see here in Brinstar map we have this one room which has this green, kind of like a shiny door there. That means that one of these alien doors, if you remember them, is kind of unlocked. So basically it means, yeah, we destroyed Kraid. So now we have to look for, well, our second main boss. Who will be our second main boss? Well, you will actually see at the end of this episode in the upcoming cinematics. So yeah, thank you very much for watching once again, and see you all next time. Cheers!